Okay. How are you, Rohit?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm great, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also pretty well. I keep
Mm.
waiting for your conversation. Now we are talking, and we are meeting first time. Then we should talk with the introduction. Would you like to introduce?
Yes, really, I would like to introduce myself. Even I would like to know something about you as well. So I'm going to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Rohit. I'm connecting to you from Varanasi, UP, and I have completed my graduation. Nowadays, I want to enhance my communication skill. So that's why I'm here in this application. That's all about me. Thank you for listening me.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now I can say.
Oh, really, I'm eager to know something about you.
Okay, as you know, my name is Seema. I'm homemaker mother. Also, I have done my PG post graduation. I live in a UP Kanpur. And if you know about my hobby, there are so many hobby I have. But nowadays, I want to talk with the person for improving my English. I want to get lots of fluency. That is the reason. Apart of that, I teach some student at home. Nowadays, I am running my YouTube channel. That is all about myself.
Yeah, that's amazing, ma'am. That's amazing. The things what I got like to you, you are as a teacher nowadays. You are teaching a student as well. So it is always good for me after connecting to you. I will get something to you, right? So
No,
and for
actually, I don't have so much knowledge. And you also, we are seller of same boat. Okay.
really, we are in same boat. So yeah. So ma'am, I have one question to you. So my first question to you for you, the question is, tell me about your English journey.
Yeah, actually, before 6 months, I decided for learning English. At that time, I faced so many problems. Actually, my daughter, she speaks better than me. Then recently, I decided for speak with my daughter. And now somebody added me in this Skype, and after adding, then I feel glad there are so many helpful person. I meet them, and they help me for speaking in English, and now I have a confidence little bit. And initially, I make my sentences, and I collect lots of vocabs, idioms. That is not enough. And everybody said if you want to become a YouTuber and a teacher, then you should have everything, every knowledge, it means. Then I started, and now I'm learning everything. Now I'm learning English. English is not enough. Every day we have to learn something new. Okay, that is the news. We always keep waiting for tomorrow what will happen. Okay, that is the English. We have to learn every day something new. That is a yeah. And nowadays I'm running my YouTube channel, and that is my journey.
Yes, really, ma'am. That was very interesting and splendid your journey. So I would like to know something like about your struggle and your hurdle. As you said, mentioned there, you have started, you have decided to learn this language before 6 months. So, in initial time, which kind of the difficulties and hurdle you faced while speaking, while learning this language?
Yeah, actually 10 years ago I was teacher. That time I used to teach English subject. Okay, and I know how to represent, and I used to speak English with the student. Okay, then but after leaving this journey, and before 6 months, then I decide to do something new in my life, whatever I left in my last day. Okay, and I thought ki I can learn everything, I can speak. When I started to speak with my daughter, with other person, then I used to stuck in my language. Okay, then I thought English speaking is not a piece of cake. We have to learn more and more. And We can say in this journey I found there are so many people bad, and somebody made me understand, somebody make me laugh. There are so many person I found in this journey. But somebody said कि if you always keep seeing this type of person, then you can't do anything in your life. Then I try to ignore that person and I try to speak. Actually, before that, I used to speak with my daughter, but after joining this Skype, I have lots of partner. Whenever I get time, then I speak with the person in a Skype. And now I feel confidence. Now I am running my YouTube channel. I have just started. Okay, that is a yeah, and that is my journey. Yeah,
Yeah, again, you mentioned very well things. Really, if you want to learn something new as a language, so definitely people will laugh to you and people will make fun to you. So that's very
mm,
common things. But the thing is, as you mentioned, like try to focus your on your destiny
yeah,
and the reachable step and reachable point where you want to reach. So that's a really interesting thing. So ma'am, according to you, what you believe, like if anyone's really beginner, he and she is not understand, even cannot understand this language. So in initial stage, in beginning state, how anyone can start speaking and how anyone can learn this language according to your perspective?
yeah. Actually, now I teach some student and who are very beginner. Okay, and first I teach them. Actually, now I have been teaching them for 3 months. Okay, before 3 months they were very beginner, and now they are speaking with me with their family member. We can say I told them कि you don't try to speak with other. Now you have to do practice with me as well as your family member. Okay, they can understand you. That is a reason. And yeah, and initially I teach them sentences. Okay, if you are strong in your sentences, then you can make any sentence, you can realize. And we can say while making sentence we need subject, vocabs, object, everything we should need. Okay, if we able to make sentence, then we have to collect lots of vocabulary and we had to learn, then we can make a sentence. And if we make proper sentence, then we should try again anything. Like a grammar is not a piece of cake, we had to learn little bit grammar more every day, something new. Okay, that is the reason. And if you able to make sentence, then you can speak what we can say about daily routine. If we say about any topic, then we can speak. And what is going on outside, if we try to speak, then we should try. Okay, that is a point of beginner. And when we cross our beginner line, then we should learn everything, whatever in a grammar. We had to deep in the grammar. That is a pillar of spoken English. Okay, that is a rule of grammar and spoken English. We can say about IELTS English, spoken English, both are different. If we want to speak spoken, then we have to learn grammar. And we can say about IELTS English, when we don't know about grammar rule, then we are confused in IELTS English. Okay, we can't read. We can say in IELTS English, we can found everything, active, passive, direct, indirect, everything we can find in the IELTS English. But when teacher teaches us, then we can learn everything. Okay, while teaching time, while learning time in a school. And when we used to present ourselves, then we had to collect on word for represent. And when we start to speak with the other person, then we should try to speak with the new grammar rule, with the new vocabs, with the new phrasal verb. There are so many things in a grammar rule. That is my point of view.
Yes, really, that was really splendid, whatever you mentioned. So, one thing you said there, mentioned there like a grammar. So I have heard many English learner, many student, they said like some of they say like grammar is not important, some of them say like without grammar you cannot speak, you cannot learn. So what's your take about it? Grammar is important? If important, so how much grammar is important? Because some of them even say like just basic grammar you need, then you can learn all the grammar and structure while speaking, by the speaking practice. So, what's your take about it?
Yeah, actually, in school, since first class, we try to use a little bit grammar, sentences. We can say, my son, he is in second class. Now, in first class, he used to learn present indefinite. Okay, in second class, he now he learns uh, past indefinite and present indefinite, this type of sentence. Then we can say since first class they start to learning grammar, then they try to speak since sixth class, not a first class. Okay, since class when when they go in a second class or sixth class, then they try to speak English language. Then they don't know whenever they learn every grammar rule.
Hmm.
That is their mother tongue. We can say about foreigner actually they have learned since childhood everything. Like if we are we are Indian, we don't know when we learn every Hindi matraएं. That is a we can say in initially we have to learn Hindi language also. That is English also, and English language we have to learn since childhood. Then we can say they don't know whenever they learn everything and they start to speak, and when we ahead in step in inter class, they you actually they try to speak English without hesitation. We can say they had to do practice in a school. We can say about my daughter school, she is in seventh class, she speaks better than me. Okay, and she knows very well how to make active passive, every grammar, what is the rule of tense. She knows very well. How can say you they don't give a value of grammar? We can say they don't imagine whenever they learned everything while playing, while teaching by the teacher. They don't know about this. Yeah.
Yes, really, by speaking practice, by reading practice, by listening practice, we can learn grammar as well over there. We
Hmm.
don't need to take extra and more effort for learning grammar, right?
Hmm.
So as we have learned our native language, so if we will try to learn similar to native language, so definitely it will take some time. But in this
Hmm.
way, we don't need to much take much effort, right?
Yeah.
By the practice, we can learn all the grammar rules and making sentence structure. Right. So
Hmm.
I'm really and I'm totally agree with your point. So really grammar is important, but we can learn grammar to other ways without pressurize our
Hmm.
mind to like
Yeah.
I have to learn English. Right?
Yes, with the playing, with the we can say when we try to speak with the person, that is in Hindi, we think without stopping, without thinking, we can speak. But when we speak English language, then we had to learn that is this is not our mother tongue. We had to collect lots of vocabs, and both are different. Then we had to do practice every day. We approx 1 hour. If we do practice, then we able to speak with the person. Otherwise, we can forget.
Yes, really what I believe like we cannot learn any language through the grammar.
Hmm.
If you want to learn language, so take that things as a language. Language, take language as a language, not a subject. If you will
Hmm.
take it as a subject, so definitely it will be become complex for you, and
Yeah.
you feel like that, oh my god, it's very hard and difficult how to make a sentence and where I will use this and that, all the things. So it's a
Hmm.
becoming, it will be become complex for if you will go through by this way. But there are many people, they have a different perspective, even they have learned this language through the grammar, by the grammar. So maybe they have a much knowledge about the grammar, and it's really we cannot deny it, and we have to consider it. Yes, if you have a proper knowledge about the grammar, so definitely you will be able to speak as a appropriate manner, as a right
Hmm.
manner, because grammar
Yeah.
always help to make a right and good sentence. Because we are
Yes.
speaking, sometimes we make mistake because because lack of the grammar knowledge, right?
Hmm.
So but it is a good, grammar is also important. So yes, really ma'am, that was amazing, all the things whatever you mentioned. So if you want to ask me something, so you can ask, otherwise.
Okay. Okay, I
Hmm.
want to know
Hmm.
how long have you learned English?
Oh, yes, really, that's a very amazing question. I would say I have been learning this language approx 5 to 6 months. Still, I'm learning, and still, I'm, come across every day new challenges as new things. But yeah, I'm taking as a easy way. I'm feel calm and composed while speaking. I don't think too much about the making mistake, because what I believe, like making mistake is a part of the learning. So that this ways, having being know all the things I'm making, but I don't think too much. Definitely after some days, after some month, after some years even, I will be feel comfortable in this language, and I will speak as a fluent speaker. So it's a journey, since 5 months and still running.
Okay, what will you do after learning English?
What will I do?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a very interesting question. Again, you asked. Definitely, it will be mm, what can I say? Very glad moment, and diligent moment when I will be able to speak as a fluent speaker. Was sometime, what can I say? It was my dream. Dream in the sense, whenever we don't know other language, as like English is a very modern language nowadays. It's a become global language. So many of them as a they have a as a dream to learn this language. So but definitely when I will be get this language as a proper way, so I would like to share my all the thoughts and idea, and I would like to not teach, but share my all the opinion and idea, how I did and how I can help to others for learning this language.
Yes, right. Now time has over. Then we should.
Yes, yes, ma'am. It was a really and beautiful conversation with me, and it was my pleasure to talk with you. And definitely, again, I would like to meet you. So for
Okay.
now, thank you
Same
so
here.
much, ma'am.